everyone. This is Robert JL 518 Network welcoming you back to Inside Pitch. The 1976 postseason is on the air. Doubleheader weekends in the postseason. Today we are live at Yankee Stadium for Game 2 of this 1976 American League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. BB, Kevin Hayes, Jack Dawson, and Philip Reynolds are first here at Yankee Stadium. The Red Sox unbelievably held on to take a 1-0 lead in the series with a big win in Game 1. The Yankees know that Game 2 is gigantic, and they must win tonight or be going back to Fenway down 2-0. Anything is possible here at Inside Pitch. The Yankees won it 5-4. The Red Sox won it 5-4. Now the Yankees will try to even it up. A heck of a job by Louis Tion as a pitcher for the Red Sox, but now can the Red Sox duplicate it and try to take a 2-0 series lead? This is the first game of 2 games here today on Sunday. Game number 2 will be later tonight. Will be tonight at about 7:30. The other American League Division Series, the Royals will be at the Athletics. Oakland leads that series 2-0. A win for Oakland tonight, and they will advance to the ALCS. Kansas City must try to stay alive. But meanwhile, we are at Yankee Stadium for Game 2 of this ALDS. Let's get right to it. Starting pitcher for the New York Yankees will be their number 2 starter, Doc Ellis. 17 wins, 8 losses, a 3.19 ERA. He gets the call here for game number 2. Steeler fan and Brian Patterson join us here for some morning baseball at Yankee Stadium. So we're ready to go. Let's get started. Let's play some baseball, shall we? We are ready. Let's play some ball. Top of the first inning. Leading off for the Red Sox, shortstop Rick Burleson. Burleson is batting .273 for the postseason. Ellis will now go ahead and make the pitch. Keith White join us here at Yankee Stadium. We are all set for a huge game here at the ballpark. Ellis with the first pitch, 5-2. And that is a pitcher result. Burleson, a righty, a 1-15 is an automatic out. That is an 11, and that is going to be a ground out to second. We are using blue and white dice for the Yankees. They are the home team. Next batter, second baseman, Denny Doyle. Doyle is batting .190 for the postseason. Ellis will go ahead and make the pitch. My mom is working, by the way. She's retired, but she does some work for some friends of hers. 5-4, strikeout 19, not a chance. Yankee Stadium subtracts 3 from strikeouts and 2 from walks. Doyle will get the swing, 5-1, and that's a ground out to short. 2 men down, and that will bring up right fielder Freddie Lynn. Lynn is batting .500 for the postseason. He is the leading hitter throughout for the postseason and all 4 throughout the entire postseason. Ellis, even though Ed Herman for the Astros has the better overall average, but Lynn has more at bats. Ellis will go ahead and make the pitch. 4-4, that's blank. Lynn, let's see if he can continue his hot start. 3-4, nope, that's going to be a pop out to second, and that will be a 1-2-3 inning for Ellis. Nothing going on there. We go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox, their number 2 starter, Reggie Cleveland. He is 0-1 for the postseason. He lost the game he played. He pitched against the Indians, which was game 1 of the ALWCS. Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder Mickey Rivers. Mick the Quick. He was 0 for 5 for the first game, so he's still looking for his first hit. Cleveland will make the pitch. 4-2, that's at the park. Yankee Stadium will say 5-4, and that is a ball hit to right field. Against a right-handed pitcher, that is a 4, and Rivers does get his first. Actually, I go right to the Yankee Stadium. What am I doing here? Ball hit to right field, that's a 4. He still gets his first hit. That's a single to right field. Rivers finally gets a hit. So the Yankees start off with a big hit today, and Rivers will go to first. Definitely a stealing threat. Double play depth is on. Next batter, right fielder, Roy White. White was 2 for 5 in the first game. Is Rivers going to do anything with that 13? No, he won't. Let's see here. Cleveland adds 2 to the attempt roll. 7 plus 2 is 9. White doesn't strike out much. Is there a hit and run available? Let's see. 7 minus 3 is 4. Yes, there is a hit and run available because that's a 9 plus 4 is 13. We're going to do the hit and run. So White's going to go ahead and hit and run. Cleveland with the pitch. 6-5. That's a blank. He's not tired. White will swing 4-3, and that is going to be a ground out to first base. That is a hit and run, so the double play chance 2-0-3, and I'm sorry, 2-0-0 because the grounder to first baseman does no longer get the added 2 plus 2 here. So that is a 2. So that is a 2. The Boston Burleson has a 0 arm, but on a hit and run, double play ratings get a -2, so there's no chance to get a double play. So you still roll. That's a 3. Rivers will easily make it to second base, and White will be out at first. So no chance for a double play there, as the hit and run actually works pretty well. So Rivers goes there, and that's a ground out to first. 1 out. Next batter will be the catcher, Thurman Munson. Munson was 1 for 4 in game number 1. Rivers on at second. Anything happening with him there? That is a 2. He does have a chance to steal third. Let's see. 17 minus 1 is 16. Fisk is a 0-1. An 80% chance for Rivers to steal third. Yeah, why not? 1-16, he's safe at third base, and he is, and that could be an error. That's a 2. By Fisk. That's an error. Could be a 2. His error rating is a 9, and nice play there by third baseman Butch Hobson to prevent the error, but that is a stolen base by Rivers, and he will go to third. Stolen base by Mick the Quick. Now we'll see if anything happening with that. This time, no. So Cleveland will have to pitch to Munson with a runner on third. The Red Sox will call the infield in now. Cleveland with the pitch. 5-2, strikeout 13, no. Munson swings. 3-5. That's a popped up in the infield. That's a pop out to short, and that is out number 2. Oh, wow, Munson pops out. 2 down now. The batter will be first baseman Chris Chambliss. Chambliss was 2 for 4 in the first game. Rivers on at third. That is a 4. Nothing happening with him there. Rivers stays at third base. Reggie Cleveland looking on at Chambliss. Red Sox lead the series 1-0. Here comes the pitch from Cleveland. 6-2. That's a walk plus 10, and that 1 will walk Chambliss, and now runners at the corners. First walk issued by Cleveland. He had 57 of them in 76. Here comes the Yankee designated hitter, Carlos May. May was 2 for 4 in the first game. 2 outs. Anything on the strategy? That is a 2. Nothing from Rivers, and Chambliss is going to stay put. So Cleveland will go ahead and make the pitch to May. Runners at the corners. Fans here at Yankee Stadium know how important this game is. Cleveland 1-3. That's a range play at the park. Yankee Stadium 1-1. And that is a ball hit to left field. That is a single, but it is a range play. The ball is hit to left, and that is Yastrzemski. Yaz's range is a 3. Does he take a single away and a run off the board? No, he doesn't. That's going to bring in a run. Just out of his reach on a 4. Rivers, it's an automatic 2-base advance for the runners. So Rivers will score. Chambliss goes to third. May, it's a single to left with a possible double, so May actually has to try for second. His base running rating is a 3. His base running rating is a 3. Yaz has no arm. So a 1-3, May will take second. He does not. He holds it first, but the Yankees are on the board first, 1-0 on an RBI single by May. So 1-0 Yankees as Carlos May gets an RBI single, and that will bring up the third baseman, Greg Nettles. Nettles was 0 for 3 in game 1, so he's looking for his first hit. Runners at the corners again. Already the Yankees are ahead. Woodman 564 joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Checking on a strategy roll, a 10, nothing happening. Cleveland will go ahead and make the deal. 3-3, that's a blank. Nettles will swing the bat. 5-4, and that is going to be a grounder to second base. That'll get taken care of there by Doyle. He throws to first, and the inning is over. 1 run on 2 hits, a stolen base, and a walk, and the Yankees have a 1-0 lead here after 1. So I know all you Yankee fans in the chat will absolutely love that the Yankees are leading. Of course, I do not know how many Yankee fans are in the chat, because right now all I see are Yankee haters. Poor New York Yankees. They never seem to get any respect from you guys. We go to the top of the second. And leading off for the Red Sox will be left fielder, Captain Carl Yastrzemski. Yaz is batting .429 for the postseason so far, so he is way above his average at this time. Ellis will go ahead and make the pitch. 4-4, that's a blank. Yastrzemski will swing. 4-6, and that's a base hit right past first, as Chambliss couldn't get there, and Yaz will be safe at first with a single. Captain Carl continues to hit well. That'll bring up the Boston designated hitter, Jim Rice. Rice is batting .286 for the postseason. Infielder double play depth. Yaz is on first. Anything happening? An 8? No. Ellis will concentrate on Jimmy Rice. Boston's going to need to get some runs, and here comes the pitch from Ellis. 2-5, that's a blank. Rice will swing the bat. 4-3, and that's a fly out to left. 1 out. Next up, first baseman Cecil Cooper. Cooper is batting 100 for the postseason, so he's off to a sluggish start at the moment. Yaz is on first. Checking strategy, nothing happening. Ellis will go ahead and make the pitch. And that's a 6-6. That's a walk. That 14 is way too high for Cooper. He will swing, though, 3-5, and he flies out to center. So 2 men down. And now the batter is the center fielder, Dwight Evans. Evans is 3 for 19 for the postseason. Got off to a slow start, but he actually had a pretty good game in the first game against the Yankees. 2 men down, and that is a 5. Nothing happening there. Ellis, he will pitch. 5-4. That's a strikeout. 9, and he got him. Struck out Evans, and that will retire the side. Strikeout number 1 for Ellis. He had 65 of them in 76. Definitely not a hard thrower. So no runs and a hit for the Red Sox as Yaz is stranded at first, and we go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Yankees will be left fielder Lou Piniella. Piniella was 2 for 4 in the first game. Let's see if Reggie Cleveland can have a better inning here. Pitch from Cleveland, and that's a 1-5. That's a walk. That 6 is going to be too high. Piniella will swing the bat. 1-3, and against a right-handed pitcher, he grounds it to first base. Taken care of there by Cooper, and that is out number 1. Next up, second baseman Willie Randolph. Randolph is 0 for 3, was 0 for 3 in game 1, so he is still looking for his first hit. Cleveland makes the pitch. 4-3. That's a range play. Randolph 4-5, and that is a ground ball to second base. That's a range play to Doyle. Doyle's range is a 2, and he's got it. Nice play by Denny Doyle. Throws to first for out number 2. Denny Doyle goes ahead and gets makes a successful range play. And now the batter is the shortstop, Fred Stanley. Stanley was 1 for 4 in game 1. 2 outs. Cleveland's off to a pretty good one here right now. Looking in at Stanley, here comes the pitch. 5-6, that's at the park. Yankee Stadium will say 5-4, and that's a ball hit to right field. That is a 6. That's going to be a single for Stanley. He gets a base hit to right to keep the inning alive. So Yankee Stadium helping out the Yankees right now early in this game. And here's Mick the Quick. He is 1 for 1, singled his first time up, stole a base and scored. Anything happening with Stanley on first? No. Cleveland looking in on Rivers. Fans here at Yankee Stadium want more runs. Here comes the pitch from Cleveland. 2-4. That's an error on a throw. Rivers 5-1, and that is a ball hit. That is a ball hit to right field. That is a 1, and against a right-handed pitcher, that's a single by Mickey Rivers. A single to right. Now, do we have an error on a throw? We'll have to find out and see if there is one first. Stanley's base running rating is a 2, with 2 outs is a 3. Single to right, +2 is a 5. Right fielder Lynn has a 0 arm. A 1-5, Stanley will make third. He does. He does make it to third. And is there a throwing error? I think Lynn doesn't have any errors. No, his error rating is 0. So there is no throwing error anyway. So Stanley will make it to third. And now runners at the corners for the Yankees. Rivers has his second hit of the game. So the Yankees are hitting this game in this one. The batter now will be White, and he's 0 for 1. Runners at the corners. Reggie Cleveland got 2 quick outs. Michael Peterson joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Big time Red Sox fan in the chat, as I'm sure everybody knows that. Base runners at the corners, 1-0 here. Wright is the batter. Checking on a strategy. That is a 2. Stanley is not going to do anything, but Rivers, I think Rivers will hold this time and let White swing. Although Rivers have a very good chance to get second base, but with 2 outs, White take the bat out of Roy White's hands. Cleveland will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-2 against a switch left. That is an automatic out. And that's going to be a ground out to short, and the inning will end. So the Yankees made it interesting. No runs on 2 hits, but they cannot get the runs in. As a good pitch by Reggie Cleveland goes ahead and gets the inning over. 1-0 Yankees after 2. Top of the third coming up. Leading off for the Red Sox will be their catcher, Pudge, Carlton Fisk, the original Pudge. He is 4 for 15 for the postseason so far. Doc Ellis so far doing a good job. And let's see how long he can keep it up. Pitch from Ellis, 6-2. That's a range play at the park. Yankee Stadium says 3-6. That's a ground ball to first. It's a range play to Chambliss. His range is a 4. Nope, he can't get it. And that is going to be a double down the line for Carlton Fisk. And he will make it to second. Carlton Fisk gets a leadoff double as Chambliss could not make the play. And that is down the line. And Fisk will wind up at second. So the Red Sox have the tying run in scoring position. The next batter is the third baseman, Butch Hobson. Hobson is 6 for 17 for the postseason right now for the Red Sox, so he is doing very well. So let's see what we got here. So Carlton Fisk is at second base. Hobson is the batter. Let's see here. Infield will stay normal. And nothing happening on a strategy roll. So Fisk will stay put. Ellis will make the pitch to Hobson. And that is a 6-5 against a righty. Strikeout 14. Yes, he got him. 19 minus 3 is a 16. That's a big strikeout on Hobson. Strikeout number 2 for Ellis. And that's out number 1. Next batter will be Burleson. Burleson is 0 for 1. Checking a strat once again, see if anything happening. No. Ellis on Ellis ready to pitch. Runner at second for the Red Sox. Ellis will make the deal. 6-6. That's a walk. That 12. That's going to be too high. Burleson is a 13, but minus 2 from the city makes it 11. Burleson will not walk. He will swing. 4-5, and Burleson goes ahead and blasts one into center field. That's going to bounce off the wall. Burleson has a double. This game is tied. Rick Burleson, that is a double to center field. Fisk coming home. He will score. We're tied at 1. Tied at 1 here in the top of the third. Burleson comes through with a big hit. And the batter now will be Denny Doyle. Doyle is 0 for 1. And one out here in the top of the third. Burleson on at second. Ellis, we'll see if anything happening on the bases. That is a 12. No. Burleson at second. Doyle ready to make a bat. He is 0 for 1. Ellis with the pitch. 4-6. That's a blank. Doyle will swing the bat. 4-5. And that is going to be a ground ball to second base. The throw will go to first for out number 2. And Burleson advances to third. Ground out to second. And now a chance for Fred Lynn. Lynn is 0 for 1, but a runner on third now for the Red Sox. 2 men out. Ellis, nothing happening with Burleson at third. Ellis does have good pickoff ratings, another reason why you have to roll the 20. Ellis will now pitch to Lynn. Pitch from Ellis. 1-6, that's a blank. Lynn will swing. 2-5, base hit right past first. The Red Sox will take the lead. Single past first base. Lynn does it again. Single pass first. Burleson will come in to score. Lynn does the job. 2-1, Bo Sox. Stadium groans. The Red Sox are up for 2 runs here in the top of the third, and Fred Lynn gets an RBI single as he continues to hit like a masher in the postseason. Next batter will be Captain Carl, and he is 1 for 1. 2 men out. And I think my voice is beginning to go again. Lynn on it first. Ellis will go ahead and make the pitch. We'll check the strategy roll. 15, nothing happening. Ellis will go ahead and make the deal. 5-1, that's a strikeout. 19, not happening. Yastrzemski will swing. 2-4, and he chops it right back to Ellis, and he'll toss it to first to get the final out, and that will retire the side. 2 runs on 3 hits for Boston, and the Red Sox have taken a 2-1 lead. After this series, I'm going to need after we get done with 76, I'll be taking with the playoffs, I will be taking at least a 3-week break. Bottom of the third coming up. Leading off for the Yankees will be Munson. Munson is 0 for 1. Now the Red Sox have a 2-1 lead. Can Reggie Cleveland have another good inning? Pitch from Cleveland, and that's a 1-5. That's a walk. The 18 is too high. Munson will swing. 5-2, and he grounds it to third. taken care of there by Hobson. Throws him out. One down. One out. Batter now is Chambliss. Chambliss walked his first time up. Cleveland getting set and ready to pitch. 1-4, strikeout 11. No, that's too high. Chambliss will swing. 2-4, and that's a ball hit to right field. That is an 18 against a righty. Chambliss goes ahead and gets a triple, and the Yankees have a man on third. A triple to right field, and Chambliss will go to third base. The Yankees have the tying run aboard. And the batter will be May. May got an RBI single his last time up, so he is 1 for 1. Red Sox will call the infield in. They have a 2-1 lead. They like to keep it that way. Checking on a strat, nothing happening. Cleveland will make his pitch to May. Here comes the pitch. 6-1. That's a pitcher result. May a lefty. A 1-10's an automatic out. The 14 is too high. May will swing. 4-5. And that's a ground ball to first base. Chambliss with the infield in. Base running rate becomes a 0. He cannot score. So the play will be made by Cooper, and that is out number 2. So a ground out to first keeps Chambliss there. But the Yankees have one more chance in Nettles. Nettles is 0 for 1. Cleveland knows he's got to be careful pitching to Nettles. Nettles can definitely hit well. He hits right-handed pitching extremely well. 2 men out. Red Sox lead 2-1. Checking strategy. That would have been a pickoff chance. It just dropped to a 14, so no play. Cleveland will make the pitch. 3-6. That's a walk. That 14 is too high. Nettles will swing. 2-3. Base hit. Center field. This game is tied. 2-3. A single to center. Nettles gets it done, and we're tied at 2. RBI single by Nettles. And something tells me this game is going to go down to the wire. Tied at 2 between the Red Sox and the Yankees. Stadium cheers. Yay! Yankee haters in the chat groan. Tied at 2. Nettles goes ahead and ties it up. Lou Piniella will be next up. He's 0 for 1. Nettles not much of a threat to steal, and he won't dare. Reggie Cleveland mad at himself, thinking he could have kept the lead, but no. Cleveland will make the pitch. 5-2, strikeout, 18, no. Piniella will swing. 4-5, and that's a fly ball to right field, and that'll be put away by Fred Lynn, and the inning is over. 1 run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We're tied at 2 after 3 in this pivotal game 2 of the series. Top of the 4th inning. Leading off for the Red Sox will be Jimmy Rice. Rice is 0 for 1. Ellis looking in, and he will make the pitch. And that's a 4-2. That's a possible error. Rice, 5-6. That's a ground ball to the shortstop. That's hit to Stanley. Stanley's error rating is a 4. That's a 7. He's got it. He'll throw to first for the out. And that is out number 1. Next up will be Cooper. Cooper is 0 for 1. Ellis will go ahead and make the pitch. And that's a 5-6. It's an error on a throw. Cooper will swing. 6-1. And that is going to be an infield single to third base. That's going to be an infield single. The question is, does Nettles try to throw him out? His error rating is an 8. That's a 15. No, Nettles holds on to the ball. He will not get Cooper, and that will be a single. So Cooper gets an infield single, a slow rolling grounder to Nettles. He decides not to make a throw, and it will be just a one-base single, no error on the throw there. Dang it. So with one out and a runner on first, infield at double play depth now. The batter will be Dewey Evans. Evans is 0 for 1. Cooper on it first. Checking a strategy roll. See if anything happening. A 4. No. Well, hit and run is actually available, I think. Yeah, there is a hit and run ability, but I'm going to let Evans swing. Yeah, I'm going to let Evans swing away. He does strike out a lot. Ellis will go ahead and make the pitch to Evans. Ellis, a 5-3. That's a walk. That's 13. No, that's too high. The ballpark keeps Evans from walking. He'll swing 3-1, and that is a ground ball to second base. Do they turn the double play? 2-0-3. Shortstop, Stanley, a 0 arm. 1-3. They turn the double play. They do not. Cooper will actually make it to second. The only play was the first, and that's out number 2. So they cannot turn the double play, as that moves Cooper to second, and the batter now is Fisk. Fisk got a leadoff double his first time up. He's 1 for 1 and scored. Cooper on at second. Ellis will try to make the play and see if anything on strategy. That is a 7. The answer is no. Cooper on at second. Game is tied at 2. Ellis with the pitch. 2-5. That's a blank. Fisk will make the swing. 6-5. That's a ground ball to short. That'll get taken care of by Stanley. Throws to first, and the inning is over. Nothing for Boston. They do get a hit. Still tied at 2 going into the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th inning. Randolph leads off for the Yanks, and he is 0 for 1. Cleveland has given up so far 2 hits in each inning. They're hoping they're hoping to maybe calm down here. Cleveland with the pitch, 4-2. That's at the park. Yankee Stadium, 2-2. And that's going to be a double to right field for Randolph. Randolph gets a leadoff double. Yankee Stadium is definitely helping out the Yankees in this one, and the Yankees have the leadoff man at second. The batter now will be Fred Stanley. Stanley 1 for 1 has a single. The infield will stay back. Anything on strat? That is a 2. And, let's see. He does have a chance to steal. He does have a chance to steal here. 15 minus 1 is 14. No, I'll let Stanley swing the bat. Cleveland will make the pitch. 2-1. That's a blank. Stanley will swing. 4-5. And that's a fly out to center. That is out number 1. Randolph's base running ratings a 3. Fly out to center -2 makes it a 1. Lynn has a 0 arm. On a 1 on the blue die, Randolph will make it to third. He does not. He stays put. So out number 1, he'll stay at second base. The batter now will be Mick the Quick. He is 2 for 2 after going 0 for 5 in the first game. Strategy roll says nothing happening. Cleveland getting set and making the pitch to Rivers. 3-4. Against the lefty, that's a walk chance, but that 14 is too high. Rivers, 2-3. Base hit right past the second baseman, and Rivers has his third hit of the game. That's a single. Randolph's base running rating is a 3. Coming around from third, he will score. Yankees retake the lead. Rivers an RBI single. Stadium cheers. Yay! Yankee haters groan. Ugh. Rivers, after going 0 for 5 in game 1, is 3 for 3 today. And now 3-2 Yankees. And still one out here in the bottom of the 4th. Roy White is the batter. White is 0 for 2. Rivers, a definite stealing threat. That is a 9, and he will go. 17 minus 1 is 16. Fisk has a 0 arm. Rivers takes off for second. A 1 for 16. He is safe, and he is with a 7. Rivers steals second base, and why not? He is now at second, another run in scoring position for the Yankees. In order for him to try to steal third, he needs a 4 or lower, and he got it. Rivers is going to try to steal third. Why not? Might as well try. Again, a 1 for 16. Rivers is safe at third. He is, barely gets under the tag on a 16, but he is safe. Oh, that was close, but Rivers steals third base. That is the third stolen base for Rivers in this game. And now a sacrifice fly can bring in another run. Rivers is stealing bases. Does he have a chance to steal home? Only on a 1. And he got the 1, but no, I'm not going to have him steal home. In order to steal home, even though he got the 1, the stolen base rating is a 17. Minus 1 is 16. And in order to steal home, you subtract 10 from the roll. So Rivers would need a 6 or lower to steal. I'm not going to do that. Let White swing the bat. 6-3, that's a possible error. White will swing. 1-4, that's a line drive that's a line drive to first. That's a line drive to first. Now the ball is hit to Cooper. His error rating is a 4. That's a 7. There would not be a throwing error. And White is on at third base. Rivers is on at third base. The only way he is doubled, and actually no, he can't be doubled off, so that's out number 2. So there wouldn't have been a throw anyway. So Rivers gets back on a line drive right to first. Cooper's got it. On an error, the only way you can have an error on a line out is if there is a throw to a base. So 2 outs now with Rivers on at first net, with Rivers at third. The batter will be Munson. Munson is 0 for 2. Anything happening with Rivers? No. Cleveland will go ahead and make the pitch to Munson. 1-1, strikeout 7, too high. Munson swings, 1-6. That's going to be a ground ball to short. Picked up by Burleson, throws to first, and the side is retired. 1 run for the Yankees again on 2 hits and 2 stolen bases by Mick the Quick. 3-2 Yankees after 4. Top of the 5th. Doc Ellis, he's doing okay. It's a 3-2 game. Anything's possible yet. Butch Hobson leads off. He's 0 for 1. 3-2 Yankees. Yankees trying to tie the series up before going to Fenway. Red Sox trying to take the 2-0 lead with 2 chances to eliminate the Yankees at Fenway. Ellis with the pitch. 2-6. That is a blank. Hobson swings. 3-3. That's a chopper right back to Ellis. He tosses it to first for out number 1. 1 out. Here's Burleson. Burleson he is 1 for 2, has an RBI double. Ellis will go ahead and make the pitch. And that's a 2-4. That's a blank. Burleson, bat coming off the shoulders. 4-1. Base hit to right field. A single for Burleson. He continues to hit well tonight. Today he is now 2 for 3. Runner on first for the Red Sox. A chance now for Doyle. Doyle is 0 for 2. Burleson does have a bit of stealing ability. Double play depth is called. And that 8 says nothing happening. No, nothing happening. So Ellis will go ahead and make the pitch to Doyle. Ellis 6-1, hit by pitch. 10, no, that's way out of there. Doyle jumps and does a somersault out of the way, gets back in the batter's box, takes the swing. 3-3, and he grounds it to short. Do we have a double play? 2-0-3. Shortstop is Stanley. That's a 0. A 1-3. They get the double play. They do not. Burleson tossed out at second on the 5, and Doyle makes it to first on a fielder's choice. 2 outs. Two outs now. The batter is Freddie Lynn. Lynn had an RBI single his last time up. He is 1 for 2. Strategy roll says nothing happening. Ellis will get set and make the deal. Pitch. 1-1. That's at the park. Yankee Stadium says 1-5, and that's going to be a base hit to right field for Freddie Lynn. But Lynn's going to try to turn that into a double. Automatic 2-base advance for Doyle. He goes to third. Lynn's got to try for 2. Lynn's base running rating is a 3. It's a single to right. The right fielder for the Yankees, Roy White, has a -1 arm, so it's a 2. A 1-2, Lynn will be safe. 3-5, he 3-5, he holds. 6, he could be out. That is a 4. He decides to hold at first base. Another single by Freddie Lynn. He is getting in the hits. Keeps the inning alive. And now, can Captain Carl Yastrzemski come through with a big hit to tie this game up at least? Yaz is 1 for 2. 2 outs. Anything happening on the strategy? I don't think so. A 3. No, I'm not going to send Lynn to steal. Let Yaz swing. Doyle on at third. Lynn on at first. Ellis looking in at Yastrzemski. Fans here at Yankee Stadium want a good pitch. Ellis, 6-4. And that is a wild pitch. 15, no. Holy cow, Ellis almost wild pitched in a run. That's ball 1, and immediately Munson jumps up out of his crouch, runs to the mound, and says, man, calm down. You almost tied up the game. So Munson gets back behind the plate. We'll do it again. Ellis almost blew that. He'll have to try again. Pitch from Ellis. 2-4. That's a blank. Yes, we'll get to swing the bat. And that is a 4-5. And it's a fly ball to left field. And that will end the inning. No runs for the Red Sox on 2 hits. Still 3-2 Yankees after halfway through the game. Bottom of the 5th inning. Leading off for the Bronx Bombers will be Chambliss. He's 0 for 2. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. Chambliss is 1 for 1, had a triple his last time up, and he walked and scored. So Chambliss got a triple as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Reggie Cleveland will make the pitch. 5-1, that is blank. Chambliss will swing. 1-4, and Chambliss smacks a double to right field. And again, the Yankees have the leadoff runner on. Double to right. So now he has a triple and a double for Chambliss, and he will hold at second base. The batter now will be May. May is 1 for 2, has a single. Reggie Cleveland has yet to have an inning where he hasn't given up a hit. Red Sox bullpen beginning to stir a little bit. Chambliss will get set and get ready to go, checking on a strategy roll. 7 means nothing happening. Cleveland will make the pitch to May. 6-5, that's a blank. He is not tired. May will swing. 2-2, and that's a fly ball to left field. And that is out number 1. Chambliss' base running rating is a 2. Fly out to left is a -3, which makes him a -1. I'll automatically not even try. He will stay put. One man down, the very dangerous Greg Nettles coming up next, and he is 1 for 2, had an RBI single, brought in Chambliss. Strategy says nothing happening. Cleveland getting set and ready to pitch. 1-4, strikeout 9, Got him. Struck him out. That's a big K by Cleveland. 13 minus 3 is 10 and just got him. Struck him out. And that is strikeout number 1 for Cleveland. He had 76 of them, so both these pitchers are not really strikeout artists. They did it with finesse that year. So that's the second out. Here comes Piniella. Piniella is 0 for 2. Cleveland looking on for Piniella. Checking on the strat. That is an 18, no play. Pinella's not bunting. Cleveland will make the pitch. 6-5. That's a blank. Again, not tired. Piniella will swing. 1-6, and that's a fly ball to right field. Lynn will get to that one easily, and no runs will score as the inning will end there. A leadoff double by Chambliss, but the Yankees couldn't take advantage of it. No runs and a hit after 5. Still 3-2 in favor of the Bronx Bombers. Top of the 6th inning. The Boston Americans, that will later be known as the Red Sox. They were known as the Boston Americans in the early days of their creation back in the early 1900s. Jimmy Rice will lead off. He is 0 for 2. Ellis still has a few batters left in his tank. May or may not see Cleveland in the bottom of the 6th. He is getting tired. Ellis with the pitch. 3-6 against the righty. Strikeout 9. Got him. He strikes out Rice. And that is strikeout number 3 for Ellis, as he gets Jim Rice out on a K. Cecil Cooper is next. He's 1 for 2. Singled his last time up. Ellis, he will make the pitch. 5-1, strikeout 6. Got him. Struck out Cooper. He gets him on a K. Strikeout number 4 for Ellis. I'm saying neither of these pitchers are hard throwers, and Ellis promptly goes ahead and strikes out the first 2 of the inning. Here is Dewey Evans. Evans is 0 for 2. Ellis looking in. Evans looking to keep the inning alive. Pitch on the way. 3-1. That's a blank. Evans will swing. 3-2. And that's a ground ball to third. Picked up there by Nettles. Throws to first. A very easy inning for Nettles. For Ellis. 1, 2, 3. Go the Red Sox. Bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The Baltimore Orioles, hence the New York Highlanders, then the New York Yankees will lead off here in the bottom of the 6th. A little Yankee trivia for you guys to know. You do know that the Yankees, before they were known as that, they were the original Baltimore Orioles before becoming the New York Highlanders. Willie Randolph leads off. He is 1 for 2. Reggie Cleveland will pitch to him, but the Red Sox bullpen is set to go. Cleveland with the pitch. 2-4. That's an error on a throw. Randolph. 5-4. That's going to be a fly out to right. No error. Out number 1. Used to play at the Yankees used to play at Hilltop Park, as it was known back, I think, in the late 1900s and 1910s before they became the Yankees. Here's Fred Stanley. Stanley is 1 for 2. He has a single. Cleveland will make the pitch. 4-1. That's a blank. Stanley will swing. 4-3. And he popped up to short, and that is out number 2. So 2 outs for Cleveland. But now Cleveland is now tired. He has reached 27 batters, so he is now tired. And Mickey Rivers is the batter. Question is, do you want Cleveland to pitch to Rivers and he's tired? You'd love to get a 1-2-3 inning here, something you've not gotten yet in this game for the Red Sox. That's going to be it for Reggie Cleveland. Boston's going to go to the bullpen. He's tired. You got to go ahead and keep this a 3-2 game. Cleveland didn't do too bad in this game. He gave up 3 runs on 9 hits. So the Red Sox will go to the bullpen. And they're going to bring out a righty still to deal with Mickey Rivers. And I think they will. Let's see what I want to do here. Yeah. Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox will be Tom Murphy. The Red Sox bullpen is not that great, but it'll have to do. Tom Murphy will come on to pitch. 4 wins, 6 losses, 9 saves, a 4.17 ERA. Murphy will make an appearance here this postseason against Mickey Rivers. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th, 3-2 Yankees. Murphy will now make the pitch. And that's a 5-6. That is a pitcher result. Rivers a lefty, only on a 1. It's an automatic out. That is a 2. He just missed it. But Rivers will swing 1-4, and he does fly out the left. That's the first time Rivers has been retired here, as he is now 3 for 4, and the inning is over. That is the first time the Yankees have been sent down in order. So not a bad job by the Red Sox in that inning. 3-2 after 6. We go to the top of the 7th. Don't you just love playoff baseball? Here is Fisk. Fisk is 1 for 2. Ellis has 3 batters left before he gets tired. Ellis will go ahead and make the pitch to Fisk. And that's a 5-5. That's a range play. Fisk will swing 6-2. And that is going to be a base hit past third, but it is a range play. And that's made by Nettles. Nettles has excellent range at third. His range is a 5. Does he take a single away from Fisk? Yes, he does. He's got it. Throws to first, out number 1. Nettles takes a base hit away from Fisk. Ground out to third. The batter now will be Hobson. Hobson is 0 for 2. Ellis with the pitch. 5-4, strikeout 11, got him, struck him out. Strikeout number 5 for Doc Ellis, 2 down. The batter now is Burleson. Burleson is 2 for 3. This is Ellis's 28th batter. He will be tired after this one. Ellis will pitch to Burleson. 1-5, that's a walk plus. And will that walk Burleson on a 14? Yes, it will. So Burleson will trot down to first. So Burleson reaches base for the 3rd time. The batter now will be Doyle. Doyle is 0 for 3. Ellis is now tired. Do you let Ellis pitch to Doyle here? Or do you bring in a lefty? I think you do the same thing. So that's going to be it for Doc Ellis. You don't want to give up anything, so Ellis will leave the game. He leaves with a chance to get the win. So the Yankees will go to the bullpen. And coming on to pitch for the Yankees will be, of course, well, do you want to go with him now or no? No, why not? Coming on to pitch for the Yankees will be Grant Jackson. They'll leave Sparky Lyle for another time. Grant Jackson coming on, 7 wins, a loss, 4 saves, 2.54 ERA. The 4 pitchers in the Yankee bullpen are outstanding. But remember, the Yankees only have 4 pitchers in the bullpen. They only have 8 for the entire postseason. Remember, I don't use fatigue, and there will be, and if I have to use a starter, they'll be available, but only if all relievers are used. So in other words, I cannot bring in a starter unless all pitchers with a relief rating have been used, and some starters do have that. So if they can relieve, they can come in. If they're a starter, they cannot come in until all relievers have been used. 2 outs, Burleson on at first, Jackson, anything on the bases, that is a 1. Ooh, Burleson does have a chance to steal here, but a 12 minus 2 is a 10. I'm not going to steal. Doyle will go ahead and make the bat. Jackson, he will pitch. 1-4, that's a walk. 15, that is too high. Doyle will swing. 4-1, and that's a ground ball to second base, picked up by Randolph. Throws to first, inning over. A walk is all the Red Sox get, and they strand the tying run. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, Take Me Out to the Ball Game, and New York, New York. I will be right back. Don't forget, tonight, Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Royals and the Athletics. The Royals are now facing elimination at Oakland Coliseum. It will be Dennis Leonard for the Royals and Paul Mitchell for the A's. The A's win tonight. They are in the American League Championship Series and will face the winner of either Boston or the Yankees. Tomorrow night, Game 3 of the Mets and Phillies National League Division Series back at Shea Stadium. It will be Jim Cott against John Matlack tomorrow night. So we got more playoff baseball coming up, as now we are getting into the games that really matter as we're now approaching elimination games. The Mets have to win tonight, tomorrow night, or their season is over. But meanwhile, the Yankees are trying to tie this series up. We are in the bottom of the 7th. Roy White leads off for the Yankees. Tom Murphy will stay out there. And hopefully he continues to pitch strong here. So Roy White, he is 0 for 3. Murphy with the pitch. 5-1. That's a walk. That 3 will walk him. White will easily trot down to first on a leadoff walk. So the base runner gets on base for the Bombers. And the batter will be Thurman Munson. Munson is 0 for 3, infield at double play depth. White does have is a stealing threat, but that 12 means he's staying put. Murphy looking in on Munson. Pitch coming. And that is a 6-4. That's a blank. Munson swings. 3-6. And that's going to be a ground ball to short. Do they turn the double play? 2-1-2. Second base, Doyle is a 0, a 1-2. They turn the double play. No. Roy White's base running rating is a 4, but becomes a 3 at double play depth. That is a 4. White is thrown out at second. Munson makes first on the fielder's choice. Next up will be Chris Chambliss. Chambliss having a killer day today. He is 2 for 2, a triple, a double, and a walk. So they've not been able to feature Chambliss, and that's going to be it for Murphy, I think, as they're going to go to the bullpen as the Yankees have some lefties coming up to bat. So that's going to be it for Tom Murphy. He will be done. And coming on to pitch for the Red Sox will be Rick Jones. Rick Jones is their best lefty in the bullpen. Rick Jones did have a tough time in game 1. Let's see if he can have a better one here. 5 wins, 3 losses, a 3.36 ERA. Rick Jones against Chris Chambliss. There is 1 out, infield at double play depth. Strategy roll, 5. Nothing happening. Jones will now pitch to Chambliss. Munson on it first. Pitch. 2-1. That's a blank. Chambliss will swing the bat. 3-6. That's a ground ball to third. Do they turn the double play? 2, 0, 3. Second base, Doyle is a 0. 1 to 3, they turn the double play. Yes, they do. Third base to second to first, double play. Inning over. Rick Jones gets it done. And it stays 3 to 2. And my voice is really beginning to hurt again. Jeez. I'll make it. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Leading off for the Red Sox is Fred Lynn, and he is 2 for 4. 2 for 3. Grant Jackson, a lefty, he will stay in there. He'll continue to pitch. He will continue to pitch for now. Let's see if Jackson can keep it going. 3 to 2 Yankees, top of the 8th. Jackson with the pitch. 6-4 against the lefty. That is a blank. Lynn will swing. 2-6. Base hit to right field. Fred Lynn continues to hit well. Leadoff single for Lynn. He's 3 for 4. Freddie Lynn is turning out to be the playoff MVP at this moment. And now a chance for Captain Carl Yastrzemski. Yaz is 1 for 3. Infield and double play depth. 3 to 2. Checking a strategy roll. 11, nothing happening. Jackson looking in at Yaz. Lynn on it first. Pitch from Jackson. 4-3 against the lefty. Strikeout 9. No, that's too high. Yaz is an 11 against lefties, but -3 makes it an 8. That is too high. Yaz will swing. 4-4, and it's a ground ball to first base. Grounded to first. Do they turn the double play? 3-0-0 because the first baseman no longer gets the double play help by holding the runner on. So a 3. Shortstop for the Yankees, though, Stanley has no arm. A 1 to 3, he grounds out into the double play. 6, no. Lynn will make it to second. The only play was at first, and that is out number 1. So in a way, it kind of worked like a hit and run. That does get the tying run in scoring position. Now the batter is Jim Rice. Rice is 0 for 3. 1 out, infield is back. Rice needs to come through with a big clutch here. And let's see what they're going to do with Jackson. Is Jackson going to pitch to Rice? No, Jackson is not going to pitch to Rice. He will come out. The Yankees will bring out a right-hander. And coming on to pitch for the New York Yankees, who recently passed away, will be Dick Tidrow. 4 wins, 5 losses, 10 saves, a 2.63 ERA. This is the first time I'm bringing him on the field since his passing. So in that regards, I will ask for a 10-second moment of silence. Dick Tidrow, a.k.a. also known as Dirt, passed away recently. A moment of silence for Dick Tidrow. Thank you very much. So now we'll see if the ghost of Dick Tidrow can do the job here. 1 out, runner on at first. Tidrow is the third Yankee pitcher. Lynn on at second base, checking a strategy roll. That is a 14, nothing happening. Tidrow looking in at Rice, and here comes the pitch from Dirt. 5-5, that's a blank, he's not tired. Rice will swing, 2-2, that's a ground ball to third. The throw goes to first for out number 2. The only way Lynn can make third is on a 6. He doesn't, he stays put. 2 outs. 2 men down. Now it's up to Cecil Cooper. Cooper is 1 for 3. Tidrow will pass to Cooper. We'll pitch to Cooper. Hanging on with Mr. Cooper. Tidrow looking on. 2 outs now. Checking a strategy roll. A 9 means nothing happening. Tidrow looking on at Cooper. Here comes the pitch. 6-3. That is a range play. Cooper will swing. 3-6. That's a fly ball to center field. That is hit to Mickey Rivers. Rivers has excellent range in center field. His range is a 5. Does he make the play? No, he doesn't. It drops in for a hit. It's a 6. It's over his head. Is that going to be a single or a double? That's going to be a single for Cecil Cooper. Rivers couldn't get to it. Will that score Lynn? Lynn's base running rating's a 3. With 2 outs becomes a 4. Single to center plus 2 is 6. Rivers has no arm. It's a 0. Lynn will trot around from second. He will score. This game is tied. RBI single by Cecil Cooper. We got a tie game at 3. Stadium groans. What a play, as Rivers was just out of his reach. A range of a 5 and a 6 is rolled. Rivers couldn't get to it. We got a tie game here, 3-3. The batter now is Evans. Evans is 0 for 3. He needs to come through with a big hit now. 2 outs. Running strategy. Nothing there. Cooper on it first. Tidrow will now pitch to Evans. Tidrow was mad. He thought Rivers was going to get to it, and Rivers just out of his reach. Tidrow with the pitch. 3-3. That's a possible error. Evans will swing the bat. 6-2. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Nettles. Nettles' error rating is an 8. That's an 18. He'll make the play. He'll throw to first to get Evans, and the side is retired. 1 run on 2 hits for the Red Sox. We are tied at 3. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning, and my voice is gone once again. Carlos May leads off for the Yankees, and he is 1 for 3. Still got 2 lefties coming up to bat. Rick Jones will stay out there. May is 1 for 3. Bottom of the 8th now, 3-3 tie. Jones, he will go ahead and make the pitch. And that is a 3-3. Wild pitch, ball 1. Do it again. Jones, 3-2. That's a blank. May swings. 2-4. Ground ball to second base. Blow goes to first. And that is out number 1. If you're the Red Sox, you really do not want the Yankees to get the run back. Next batter is Nettles. Nettles is 1 for 3. Jones will pitch to Nettles. Looking on. Fans here at Yankee Stadium can't believe this Red Sox team is giving the 76 American League champions that year a headache. Jones will pitch. 4-3, that's blank. Nettles will swing. 5-5, fly ball center field. Evans will get there. That's out number 2. 2 away. And the batter now is Lou Piniella. Piniella is 0 for 3. Will Jones pitch to Piniella? Let's see. I'm going to say you're in the 8th inning. You bring in a righty against him. That's going to be it for, let me see here what we got here. No, you got a bunch of righties coming up. That's going to be it for Rick Jones. The Red Sox will go to the bullpen. It will be it for him. And they're going to bring in the closer right now, and that is Jim Willoughby. Jim Willoughby's job to try to keep it where it's at and maybe hope for some magic. So here's Jim Willoughby making another appearance. Lou Piniella will bat against him. So 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th, tied at 3. Willoughby will go ahead and make the pitch now. 6-3 against a righty. Strikeout 9. Got him. Struck out Piniella. 1-2-3. Go the Yankees. And we stay tied at 3. Will we see some top of the 9th inning magic? Tied at 3 in this pivotal game 2. Coming up to bat will be Carlton Fisk. And Fisk is 1 for 3. Tidrow will remain on the mound. He will remain on the mound. Top of the 9th, tied at 3. Huge game at Yankee Stadium. Tidrow will make the pitch to Fisk. And that's a 1-5. Strikeout 13. No, that's too high. Pudge swings the bat. 5-3. That is a ball hit to center field. That is a 10 against a right-hander. Fisk leads off with a double. Fisk hits it right into right field, and that's going to bounce off the wall. And the go-ahead run is at second base for the Red Sox. Carlton Fisk gets a double. He'll hold it second. The batter now is Butch Hobson, and we may see a pinch hitter for him. And we will. Hobson is 0 for 3. They're going to call him back. And pinch hitting for him will be Rick Miller. Taking over at third base will be Steve Dillard. So here is Rick Miller to pinch hit against Tidrow. Nobody out, top of the 9th. Fisk on at second base. And Rick Miller will pinch hit. He'll go up against Tidrow. And the question is, are they going to let Tidrow pitch to him? Or do you bring out Lyle now? You know what? I think you got to go with Lyle. Yankees are going through the bullpen. But they gotta do what they gotta do. They'll bring out their best pitcher from the bullpen, and that is Sparky Lyle. Lyle, 7-8, 23 saves, a 2.26 ERA. Sparky Lyle will pitch to Rick Miller. Top of the 9th, tied at 3. Rick Miller will now bat. Fisk on its second. I am doing a strategy rule. That is a 3, nothing happening. Fisk staying at second. Lyle looking in. He will make the pitch. Lyle, 3-3. Strikeout 10. No, that's too high. Miller 11 minus 3 is 8. Miller gets to swing the bat. God, I hate it when it drops. Miller gets to swing. 6-3, and that's going to be a ground ball to short. Ground ball to shortstop. The throw goes to first for out number 1. Fisk, the only way he can get to third is on a 2 or lower. No, he stays at second. Miller couldn't get him over. So that is out number 1. The batter will be Burleson. Burleson having a good night tonight, good day. He is 2 for 3. He walked his last time up. Again, anything on strategy. 18 is a no. Lyle will pitch to Burleson. It's up to Sparky to keep it a 3-3 game. Lyle with the pitch. 1-1 against a righty. That is an automatic out. And that's going to be a ground ball to third. Throw goes to first for out number 2. The only way Fisk can get to third is on a 6. No, he stays at second. Wow. The batter now is Denny Doyle. And he will bat. I think he will bat. I'll check here, but I think he's going to bat. Yeah, Doyle is going to bat. Runner on second. It's now up to Doyle to put the Red Sox ahead here in the top of the 9th. Doyle is 0 for 4. He needs a good swing. 2 outs. Anything on strategy? No. Lyle will concentrate on Doyle. Go ahead run at second base. Lyle with the pitch. 3, 4, strikeout 11. No, that is too high. Doyle swings the bat. 4, 6, and it's a ground ball to second base. Randolph has got it. Throws to first, and the side is retired. A leadoff double, and the Red Sox could not get him in. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Will we see some bottom of the ninth inning magic? Jim Willoughby will stay on the mound. He is the Red Sox best pitcher out of the bullpen. He has about 5 batters left before tiring. Leading off for the Yankees will be Willie Randolph. Randolph is 1 for 3. Red Sox trying to take a 2-0 lead. Yankees trying to go ahead and tie this series up. Willoughby will make the pitch to Randolph. 3-3, error on a throw. Randolph 5-2, and that is going to be an infield single to third base. That ball is hit to Dillard. Dillard's error rating at third is a 19. That is a 3, and that's going to be a throwing error. He's going to still try to make the play. Throws to first. That's going to be thrown into the dugout, and Randolph is going to go to second on the error. Holy cow! That is an automatic infield single. And that is a throwing error on Dillard, who just took over third base, and he throws it away, and that's an automatic one-base advance. Randolph goes to second. The winning run is in scoring position, and Willoughby can't believe it. A bad throw by Dillard, thinking he could make the play, but he couldn't have done it. And just in case you're wondering if Hobson was there, he would have done the same thing. His error rating is a 14. So no matter who was at third, that play occurs. Even though I don't like telling you what might have been, which I really don't, but just in case you're wondering, it wouldn't have made a difference. Hobson's rating was a 14 at third. So Randolph is on at second base. A humongous error puts him into scoring position, and the batter is Stanley, and that is the first error on the Red Sox. So that is an infield single and an E5. And now a base hit can win the game. Nobody out. I am rolling strategy. 16-0 there. Willoughby will pitch to Stanley. And here comes the pitch. 5-6. Another possible error. Stanley will swing. 6-2. And that is a fly ball to right field. Don't have to worry about Fred Lynn. He'll make his error rating as a 0. So that's out number 1. Randolph is a base running rating of 3. Fly out to right. -1 is 2. Lynn has a 0 arm, so a 1-2, Randolph will take third. He doesn't. He stays at second. It was not deep enough. 1 out. 1 man down. The batter now is Rivers. Rivers is 3 for 4, 3 singles and 3 stolen bases. Randolph on its second. Willoughby trying to maybe get out of this inning. Strategy roll, 14, nothing happening. Willoughby will pitch to Rivers. Randolph at second, pitch. 5-2, strikeout 3. Got him, struck him out. 7 -3 is a 4, and he got him. What a K by Willoughby. 2 men down. And now the batter is White. White is 0 for 3. He walked his last time up. 2 outs. Kind of like the game you expected between the Red Sox and the Yankees, two teams that hate each other throughout over 120 years of baseball. Willoughby will pitch to White. White ran anything on strategy? No. Randolph stays at second. Willoughby will concentrate on the batter, trying to get the pitch, and that's garbage. Hold on. That's garbage. So Willoughby will now make the pitch to White. Pitch on the way. 4-2. That is a blank. He is not tired. White will swing the bat. 2-2. Fly ball left field. Coming under it is Yaz. He gets under it, makes the catch, and we have free baseball. Free baseball. Free baseball here. Get your free baseball. No runs, a hit, and an error. And we're going into extra innings, tied at 3. Timeout on the field. We go to the top of the 10th inning, tied at 3. Red Sox and Yankees. Red Sox lead the series 1-0. Sparky Lyle. Let's see. And he's going to stay out there. He will stay out there. Freddie Lynn leads off for the Red Sox. Lynn is having a great game tonight. He is 3 for 4. Top of the 10th inning, tied at 3. Lyle will make the pitch to Lynn. 1-6, strikeout, 18, not a chance. Lynn will go ahead and swing. 6-6, that's a ball hit to center field. That is a 14 against the lefty. Freddie Lynn just smacked one in the center field. It's going to bounce all the way around. Can you believe the playoffs Lynn is having? He just smacked a leadoff triple. A triple for Freddie Lynn. And he's going to run all the way to third, and the go-ahead run is 90 feet away. Lynn goes ahead, a leadoff triple into center field. He will hold at third. And the batter is Yaz. They're going to go talk to Lyle for a moment, see what they want to do. The infield, of course, is coming in. Yastrzemski is 1 for 4. Lyle will pitch to him. He has 2 more batters, but Freddie Lynn takes Lyle deep and bounces a triple off the wall. A big chance for the Red Sox. And I am rolling the strategy roll. That is a 12. Nothing happening there. Now can the Red Sox, they had a runner at second in the 9th inning. Now they have a runner at third. Can Yaz bring him in? Lyle with the pitch. 4-1. That's an automatic out. And that's going to be a ground ball to second base. A ground out to second. The infield is in. Lynn will not try to score. The throw goes to first. Out number 1. 1 out right there. Ground out to second as Lynn cannot come in to score. Now the batter is Rice. Rice is 0 for 4 tonight. You know he's due. Lynn on at third. Infield still in. Strategy roll, a 7. Nothing happening. Lyle will pitch to Rice. Doesn't really matter who's on the mound. Rice hits him well. Actually, Rice hits lefties better than righties. But now that they're in extra innings, the Yankees are going to have to be a little bit more cautious with pitching. Lyle will go ahead and make the pitch to Rice. 2-6. That's at the park. Yankee Stadium says 2-2, and it's a high fly ball to right field. That's going to bounce for a double. Rice just put the Red Sox ahead. Freddie Lynn comes in to score. Rice running around first. He'll get into second. Yankee Stadium helps him out. A double to right. Red Sox lead 4-3. Stadium groans. Jim Rice finally gets a hold of one and hits it into right field. Red Sox take a 4-3 lead in the top of the 10th. And the batter now is Cooper. And Lyle, he is now tired, and that is going to be it for Lyle. They have to take him out now. Yankees don't have that much in pitchers. Coming on, though, their last reliever available is Doyle Alexander before I bring in the starters if necessary. So here's Doyle Alexander, and he can pitch to 21 batters, so he should be strong. So it's going to be Doyle Alexander's game to try to win or lose here. Doyle Alexander, he'll come into pitch. Cecil Cooper is the batter, and Cooper is 2 for 4. Infield is now back. Still one out in the top of the 10th. Alexander will now pitch to Cooper. 3-2. That's a walk plus 10, but that 17 is still going to be too high. 13 minus 2 is 11. He doesn't walk Cooper. Cooper will swing, though. 5-3, and that's a ball hit to center. That's a ball hit to center field. That is a 7 against a righty. Cooper just smacked a double into center field. Another run scores for the Red Sox. A double into center for Cooper, and Rice will come in to score. Cooper gets that double. 5-3, Boston. Stadium groans. Al, Red Sox fan, and all Yankee haters cheer. Yay! The Red Sox are pouring it on here in the top of the 10th. And the batter is Evans. Evans is 0 for 4. He's looking for his first hit of this game. Cooper on at second base, still one out in the top of the 10th inning. In the bottom of the 10th, the Yankees have Munson, Chambliss, and May to lead off the inning. Jim Willoughby still has a few batters left. He has strength. He can pitch the bottom of the 10th, or at least start it. Alexander will no more. There is no more strategy roll. That is now called off. Alexander will now pitch to Evans. 2-4. That's at the park. Yankee Stadium 5-4. That's a ball hit to right field. That is a 15 against a righty. That is against a ball hit to right field. That is a home run chance. That is a home run chance for Evans against a righty. That he has a 16, a 1-16. Evans goes yard. Kaboom! High, deep, gone. Home run, Dwight Evans. On a ball hit to right field on a 5-4, you go to here. 13-18 is a home run chance. You still have to check the batter rating. Evans is a 16 against righties. That is a 4, and that went into the upper deck. 7-3 Red Sox. Unbelievable right now. Stadium barfs. Blah. Dwight Evans gets a humongous home run, a 2-run jack, and Yankee fans are starting to head out the door. Still one out in the top of the 10th. And here's Doyle Alexander against Fisk. And Alexander actually has to stay in. So Fisk is 2 for 4 with 2 doubles. What a crazy inning. A triple, 2 doubles, and a homer for the Red Sox. They're still the bottom of the 10th to play, though. And still one out. Yankee Stadium helping out the Red Sox here, not helping out the Yankees. Alexander will pitch. 5-3. That's a blank. Fisk will swing. 3-1. That's a ground ball to short. The throw goes to first for out number 2. 2 men away. And the next batter is the new third baseman, Steve Dillard, who took over for Hobson. Dillard committed a huge error in the 9th inning, but the Yankees could not take advantage of it. So here's Steve Dillard. He'll go up against Alexander. It's his first at bat. 2 outs here, top of the 10th. Alexander will make the pitch. And that's a 4-6. Strikeout 11. No, that's too high. Dillard swings the bat. 1-5 against a right-hander. That's just going to be a ground ball to third. Nettles throws to first. Side retired. 4 runs on 4 hits. And a 2-run jack by Dewey Evans. 7-3 Red Sox, 3 outs away from taking a 2-0 series lead. Will we see some 10th inning magic? We already saw some. Jim Willoughby will pitch. He has 3 batters left he can face before being tired. Thurman Munson leads off for the Yankees here in the bottom of the 10th. The Red Sox with a 7-3 lead. As our Red Sox fan says, just in time, pour it on Red Sox. Don't forget to check out that awesome, unbelievable, spectacular, fantastical, invincible, indefatigable, ultimate channel that he does. Because he is a jack of all trades and a master of all trades, I should say. Willoughby will go ahead and make the pitch to Munson. Bottom of the 10th. Can the Yankees now get some magic of their own? The number 1 seed, the New York Yankees, had 106 wins in the season. They are now 3 outs away from being down 2-0 to the Red Sox. Willoughby will pitch. 4-4. That's a walk. 11. No, too high. Munson will swing the bat. 5-3. That's a fly ball to left field. Yaz gets to it. Out number 1. 1 down. Now the batter is Chambliss. Chambliss having a good night though. He is 2 for 3. Has a triple and a single. Willoughby ready to make the deal to Chambliss. Here comes the pitch. 6-6 against the lefty. That's an automatic out. And that's going to be a ground ball to third. Picked up by Dillard. Throws to first. Out number 2. 2 men down. The batter now is May. May will bat. 259 average. And he will swing the bat. Carlos May. And he is 1 for 4. Willoughby trying to get the win. This would be a win for Willoughby. He would get the win. The loss would go to Tidrow. He would take the loss here because he was the starting pitcher in the 10th before Lyle came. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Lyle would get the loss. Willoughby will pitch to May. 2 outs. Bottom of the 10th. 7-3. The Red Sox pitch from Willoughby. 4-1. Range play at the park. Yankee Stadium says 1-3. That is a star 2. It's a ground ball to third. It's a range play to Dillard. Steve Dillard's range is a 2 at third base. Does he make the play? No, he gets by him, and that is going to be a single for May. The inning continues. Base hit for May as Dillard could not get to it, and it will continue the inning, and the batter is Nettles. And we're going to see a new pitcher. Willoughby is tired, and Nettles crushes right-handed pitching, so I think we'll see a lefty here from the Red Sox. And even though it's not the best lefty they have, they're going to have to go with him. Coming on to pitch for Boston will be Tom House. 1 win, 3 losses, 4 saves, a 4.33 ERA. House is now going to try to get the save. Bottom of the 10th, 7-3. Greg Nettles trying to keep it alive. Yankees trying to tie it up. Red Sox trying to send the Yankees to a 2-0 deficit back to Fenway. No strategy roll. House from Nettles will concentrate. Pitch from House. 1-2. Strikeout 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's your game. The Red Sox beat the Yankees again. Nettles a 12. -3 is a 9. That's a 4. He got him. Struck him out. And that's your game. Red Sox beat the Yankees 7-3. Now lead the series 2-0 on the way back to Fenway. Yankee Stadium groans and barfs. What a win for the Boston Red Sox. 7-3 on the Yankees. And they now lead the series 2-0. They got 2 games in Fenway to try to knock the Yankees out. In the 3rd game of the series, pitching for the Red Sox will be Rick Wise. And for the Yankees will be Catfish Hunter. That is the starting pitchers for the 3rd game of this series. What a win for Boston, and they are now a game away from knocking out the number 1 seed. And I'm beginning to see why the Yankees got swept by the Reds in the 76 series. Their pitching was not really there. The Reds swept the Yankees 4-0 in the 76 series, and now I'm beginning to see why. The pitching was not there for the Yankees, and that big red machine just blew them up. Final line score coming up. No runs a hit for the Yankees in the bottom of the 10th. For the Red Sox, 7 runs on 14 hits and 1 error. For the Yankees, 3 runs on 11 hits and no errors. Jim Willoughby will get the win. Sparky Lyle takes the loss. And Tom House gets a save. He gets the save in this game for striking out the 1 batter he needed to get. In 10 innings, the Red Sox, 7-3 over the Yankees. They have a chance to eliminate them. Unbelievable. So we got 3 series that are 2-0 leads. The only series that's tied is the Astros-Red series, and that's tied at 1. And I know Salvador America, I know for a fact that he couldn't watch this game this morning. He's going to love the replay of this one. Tonight, we'll have game number 3 of the American League Division Series between the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland Athletics. Dennis Leonard going for the Royals, Paul Mitchell for the A's. The A's trying to eliminate Boston and go into the American League Championship Series. Royals must win or they're going home. We'll see that game about 7:30 tonight. Steeler fan, Al Red Sox fan, Brandon Baker, BB, Michael Peterson, Jack Dawson, Keith White, Brian Patterson, Philip Reynolds, Kevin Hayes. Thank you all for joining me today. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, healthy, smart, and strong. We'll see you guys tonight for more game action. Red Sox beat the Yankees 7-3 in 10 innings. Now lead their ALDS 2-0. We'll see you guys tonight.